Hello everybody, out here in my shop, kind of putting my final touches on all my broadheads, trying to get them extra sharp. Getting my bow set up. I put a crosshair sight on it this year. Went back to the basics, what I love a crosshair sight, and this is kind of a next level crosshair sight. It's got the magnifying lens in it, and I think it's about a 2 power. It's got the fiber optic in the center and the crosshair too in the bubble level. And getting that all ready, but what I really wanted to talk to y'all about today was this whole coronavirus thing has got everybody so sideways in this country, and a lot of the things that we love to watch and occupy our time during this time of year has been canceled. Whether it be March Madness basketball, or the playoffs in professional basketball, even the Masters, believe it or not, it's postponed yet in Augusta. So there's a lot going on that and a lot to occupy your time that that's not going to exist in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks. So what I wanted to do is try to put an extra effort into being more timely with my videos this year, and maybe even to the point, if I'm in any way possible, on a daily basis, download something. If it's just 3 minutes, just something to give y'all some enjoyment who like this kind of stuff, and maybe between me and the other groups out there that are doing this, the hunting public, I know that brings a friend of mine a lot of enjoyment, their videos, because they try to be pretty timely with it and put something out almost every day. So I guess I'm going to try to do that. It probably won't be every day, but I go to some places that are pretty remote, believe it or not, more remote than what you would think you'd see in Alabama. Is pretty populated compared to some areas I go, and so in a lot of areas I'm sure I won't be able to get cell service, and I've got to figure all that out, how I can download my footage onto the computer, get it edited, and get it on YouTube. And y'all might want to chime in and give me some ideas on that. I've heard you could do it through your phone, whatever you call it, where you link your phone to your computer, and Bluetooth, or whatever they call it. But anyway, so maybe I can figure that out and get that going. And but nevertheless, whatever it takes, I'm gonna be more timely than I have been in the past. I've just been like, what in the past I've been like, this year's footage is gonna go on next year's hunts right before turkey season next year. And this year I want to be more timely about it, because there's just not a lot of extra going on right now, and it's kind of funny. It took a virus to get things back to the basics almost. It's like when I came up going to family reunions, we didn't talk about sports. We talked about hunting, fishing, and some of the guys that had been in the military, they talked about that, war and whatnot, and that's just what you talked about. Sports was just pretty much a third and fourth subject that didn't come up too much at our family reunions. All the men who were, you considered manly men, they were hunters, and darn good ones too. And we fed our family coming up that way, and that's the way I came up. I literally, I've got other options for providing my family with food, but if you took away all the deer meat and turkey, excuse me, that we've ate over the years, we would have starved to death. We literally ate that much, pushing 200 deer and over 200 turkeys. So we've ate a lot of game, and I've spent a lot of time hunting, and I've spent a lot of time videoing, and Lord willing, maybe I can bring you some enjoyment this year. hopefully we can in this time of you know, troubling time that's got so many people upset and so many people making decisions that are, whether we believe they're rational or not. That's I'm not in that position to make that decision, but I am in a position to try to kill some game and hunt some game and bring you some kill shots, misses, whatever, whether you're rooting for me or rooting against me, he'll probably be satisfied on both of those terms. But anyway, that's all about had to say. When we get back to sharpening these broadheads and getting everything lined out and dialed in, and hopefully show you what it looks like in just a couple of weeks to run one of these big tomahawks into a turkey. Hopefully with my recurve bow. I know what it'll do out of that compound, but we're yet to see what it'll do out of that recurve. Hopefully it'll go in there and do the damage.